So how did you feel during the trial?
I was nervous, but I didn't want to influence the judge in believing Charles Darnay was guilty, but I also wanted to be honest.
I was also nervous. I had no remembrance of the occasion. I was imprisoned 18 years in jail.
What was your reaction to Charles Darnay looking like Sidney Carton?
It's so coincidental that they look alike. Charles Darnay is a very lucky man.
I was surprised to see how much they looked alike, but how different they were as a person. I was also happy to see that because of the similarities, they couldn't find Charles Darnay guilty.
Why didn't you want Charles Darnay to be found guilty?
Because he advised me how I could shelter my father from the wind and weather better than I had done.
He helped me when I truly needed the help. I am very grateful. He gave my daughter advice to help me. So I give him a lot of respect.
How were you feeling during the trial?
I was really paying attention the whole time, but I was drunk.
How did you get the idea to reveal yourself?
He looked just like me. I knew that I was going to win the case.
How did you feel about you and Charles Darnay looking alike?
I am ashamed how much he looks like me, but he is much better than me.
Why didn't you want Charles Darnay to be found guilty?
I don't know. He just looks so much like me. I knew I was going to win the case.
Why didn't you pay much attention to the kid, but you did to the horses?
The kid should have been watching where he was going. And first of all, where was his guardians? His guardians should have been looking at him, not my horses, because my horses are very precious. I don't like that kid.
You don't like that kid? He's dead.
And that's why he's dead. Cut it.
Why were you knitting so calmly during the incident?
Because I knew karma would get him.
How?
I just knew.
What were your thoughts when the Marquis threw you a coin?
The coin cannot pay for my son's life, but his life would.
Oh.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on the incident?
Well, I thought that his life was going to be shorter than he thought.
What were your exact plans?
To drive him fast to his tomb. Same way he was driving fast when he hit my child.
Did you think that somebody was going to try to get even with you?
No, I didn't do anything bad. What were your thoughts when the wine cask broke and everybody ran to drink?
I was seriously disgusted to see how our world has come out to be.
What were your thoughts when Gaspar wrote blood on the wall?
I thought that it was the beginning of a revolutionary.
What was your thoughts when you saw your dad making shoes?
I was discouraged to see how bad he had turned out to be after 18 years in prison.
What was the reason for you taking care of your dad at a young age?
Well, he's my dad, so any child will take care of their dad, no matter how young or old they are.
Why did you write blood on the wall?
Because the guillotine cut off heads and it let blood go everywhere, and I knew it was going to happen on more occasions.
When you wrote blood on the wall, did you imagine your son was going to die?
No, I thought he was going to live with me forever and ever.